What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shuggy from Shook Earth Media, and today we are looking at Season 7, Episode 7 of Fear the Walking Dead. This episode is called The Portrait, and all season I've been kind of asking for another Strand episode after Episode 1, which I enjoyed. I did like the first episode of this season, but this episode, man, it's so frustrating on so many levels. I thought this episode was bad. Not a fan of it, and it's very unfortunate because I don't know, there was potential there, but it was very aggravating to watch. So we start off. There's this obsession with montages this season. I swear, most of the episodes start off with this extremely repetitive montage. This one included. If you're gonna do montages, you gotta do like Breaking Bad level montages. If we're gonna start every episode with a montage, it can't just be the same shots over and over, the same exact thing happening over and over. That's not a montage. It's just it's just lazy. So he's getting his portrait done, which is fine. You know, it's kind of cool to see. You know, I like the portrait that they make, but it's him sitting there. And then they wheel in a phone, and the phone is like, it's weird. Like, he gets this phone that is attached to the thing that Morgan was talking on a few episodes ago. But he has this phone down here, and then he also has it on the roof. I'm like, is this a wireless phone? But then they say, no, it's hardwired. They say it's hardwired. So they just run a long-ass cord all the way up to the roof. It doesn't make sense. But he picks up the phone, and then he asks a random question. And then the people are like, I just need a place to survive. I have skills. And then he's like, no, you can't come in here. You can't come in here. And that's the montage. We see it happen a million times. It's really annoying. And I didn't find it compelling. I don't understand why he's not letting people in. Because the guy, his advisor is telling him, hey, we need people. And he seems to agree with that. I don't know. It's just really frustrating. Really annoying. And it goes on for a while. This is like a 5-minute montage. And then Morgan shows up. And the baby has an issue. Ear infection, June says later. So I need to see June. And there's this whole... Oh my god. The whole thing with him, like... He's like, no, we can't, I'm not letting Morgan in. And then he sees the portrait, and then he's like, meh, I hate the portrait. Nobody really sees me. Meh. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of kings throughout history that have had portraits done and have hated them and have murdered the person that did it. So it's not like it's completely out of nowhere. You know, it is a thing that has happened in history a lot, but I don't know. It's just really petty and annoying. He's like, meh, I don't like this. Nobody really sees me. I don't know. It's just dumb. Like, I don't know. I don't find it intimidating. It's really petty and annoying. And I don't know. He's always been, I like this still. He's always been more, I don't know. He's been like rational most of the time. And now he's acting severely irrational out of nowhere. So it seems a bit out of character, you know? And he throws it off the building, and he's like, be glad it isn't you. Oh, and by the way, let Morgan in. Like, what? What? I don't get it. He sees himself in the portrait, and he's like, oh, I'm an intimidating bad guy, and now I feel bad, and now I want to be the good guy. Is that what it is? I don't get it. Why does he let Morgan in all of a sudden? Makes no sense after all season being like, no, Morgan, no, I don't want you in here for some reason. I don't need, like I said before, I don't know what their beef is. I really don't get it. I don't get it. And then Morgan comes in, and they're looking at this wall of pictures here. And I haven't said this before in previous reviews, but like, is the tower, like, right next to a Polaroid factory or something? How do they have so many Polaroids? They have so many Polaroids that 2 episodes ago, they were just willing to give away a Polaroid camera to a random guy that they hired to murder a family. And they try to play up this whole Strand, oh, Strand's actually good in this episode, or he's trying to turn a new leaf or something. But they forget, they completely undercut that by having him hire somebody to murder an innocent family 2 episodes ago. So frustrating, man. And I don't know. And then it turns out, like, Morgan actually tried to kill him in this scene right here. And now in this scene, Strand pulls out his gun. He's got the trigger discipline of Alec Baldwin. He's got his finger on the trigger already. Okay? And he makes a threat and says, hey, if you don't do what I want, I'm gonna kill you or something. I don't even remember. What does he want Morgan to do again? I don't remember. But anyways, like, he's like... So Morgan poisoned the drink. But he poisoned the drink before he made the threat. Yeah, I guess... I don't know. He before he threatens him, Morgan decides he's gonna kill him. Why? That seems out of character for Morgan to do, you know? Strand did let him in and helped him out, you know, right? I guess that's what he's hiding in his other hand. Also, it's just this random poison that happens to be there. How did Morgan know where to find the poison? How did he know? I mean, I guess he's a medic now, too. Now he knows what is poisonous and what isn't. Morgan is just magical. He knows whatever he needs to know. That's what it is. Oh, he wanted him to find Alicia? Is that what it is? I don't know. So before Strand makes the threat, Morgan already poisoned him. Which is like, what? Oh, and then they get attacked. And this I found hilarious, dude. I thought this was hilarious. They set up what did they call them? They have a name for this group. But, so yeah, I mean, Morgan decided to poison him before he made the threat. Which is like, I don't know why Morgan does that. I don't get it. Is it in retaliation for what happened last season? I don't know. And then, all of a sudden, this I thought was hilarious. They got a trebuchet with throwing fucking zombies. And it's funny as fuck. Dude, it looks hilarious. Look at it. I don't know. Is that bad that I laughed at that? I don't know. I thought it was funny. And they chopped up bits of this warhead and put them in various zombies? How? How did you... What? They just know how to dismantle a warhead? No. Okay, no. So it's just a bunch of bombs, basically, and they're like, we want the tower. We want the tower or we're gonna blow it up. If we can't have it, no one can. And here's the thing. Why don't they start shooting right away? They try to load up a zombie in the trebuchet. You shoot the zombie, it blows up. Just start shooting right now. Why is there even a negotiation? They have one guy with a gun. Bro, literally just tell everybody to duck and hide. Anytime they try to load up the trebuchet, shoot the zombie. It explodes. Kablooey. Kabam. All done. I don't know why they didn't just start shooting immediately. It makes no sense to me why we have this standoff happening. It's really obnoxious. And again, this phone can travel wherever they need it. I don't get that. And then he collapsed poisoned, and I don't know. I really didn't like him being poisoned in this episode. It made him look so weak and ridiculous. And they've been setting him up as this villain this whole episode, and now he's acting irrational. He's doing stupid stuff, and he's looking weak and vulnerable. And all of that completely undercuts what they've been trying to set up this whole season. And again, they do this thing, like it's like they're in a rush. They organize the seasons into 8-episode chunks, and then they like rush everything right at the end. And then just throw away everything that they've been setting up this whole time. I mean, they rushed the death cult guys last season. That was such a big arc. Great concept. completely rushed execution. Same thing with Ginny. Like, Ginny, they were setting this up. That could have been a whole season with the Ginny thing. But in 2 episodes, it's gone. You know, it's the same thing. And Wendell actually showed up to set this episode. It was good to see him in the episode. Yeah, so I don't know. Again, I mean, the acting is killer. Like, you know, what's his name? I forget his name at this moment. But he's a great actor. And I really like to see his performance here, and they give him a lot to do. But I just don't get the storyline, man. I just don't. Am I off base here? It's just really... And then he's like, I'm accusing everyone. I'm holding... You look ridiculous, dude. You're holding a sword to soldiers that have guns, bro. Also, doesn't he have a gun on his waist? I'm pretty sure he does. Why is he holding a sword? Bro, what is happening? I don't know. He's had a gun on his hip this whole episode, and now all of a sudden he's just... Oh, my God. It's so ridiculous, dude. I'm assuming he doesn't have the gun at this point, but, like, bro. I don't know. He looks stupid. He looks dumb. And now they're going down to the armorer to get a radio. They're getting the radio to contact Grace. And they have this big standoff, like... Okay, I'm going... you can't go down there. I'm going down there. You can keep the baby up here. And then he gets down there and he's like, actually, no. Give me the baby and then I'll do the thing. It's like... Oh my God, dude. What was the point of this whole scene? They just have this whole debate and then he's like, yeah, okay, I'll go down. But now you have to lower the baby. Dude, and then how... The baby... How does Morgan get back up here later? I don't get it. Why didn't they just use the staircase? Why are they going down the elevator? There's clearly another way up, unless Morgan, like, climbed up the ropes, too, with the baby strapped to him. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's... it's dumb, right? Am I missing something? I don't know. This whole thing... And then the whole conflict is resolved off-screen. Like... in the commercial break, you know, and then he mentions, oh, Alicia, you gotta find her. You gotta find Alicia. Why does he care? I don't understand why he cares. I don't know. I don't really get what they're trying to do with Strand. I really don't. I don't know. It's just frustrating. He's like, I'm actually want to do the right thing. Or that's what it seems like they want to try to do this, is he evil, is he good thing, but they're trying to lean towards good now, but he just had a family murdered 2 episodes ago to try to convince Dwight, and I already talked about why that doesn't make sense. And then they're like, yeah, we Grace and Sarah took care of it, and it all happens off screen. To save on the budget, I guess. They didn't have the budget to actually do the shootout. And then it's like, oh yeah, Morgan actually poisoned me. Morgan poisoned me. Which is like so against the character of Morgan. What? And how did he know where to find the poison? I don't get it, dude. He decided to kill him. Why? I don't get what's going on with Morgan. I don't get what's going on with Strand. None of this works for me. And then he's saved by Grace. And Grace is on the radio and she's like, hey, don't kill Morgan because you need my help to take out all these zombies. There's a zombies with the bombs in them and you need me. Why? You can tell by sight which ones have the bombs in them. They don't need Grace at all. Why does this play work? They should be like, no, we can tell which ones we can tell which ones have bombs in them. It's really fine. We don't need your help. Go away. What is happening? It's so dumb, dude. It's really stupid. I don't know. Am I off base here? Please let me know in the comments. It's dude, it was so frustrating, man. I'm like, this show is almost really good every time. It's almost good. But there's just so much stupid stuff. I mean, I've wanted a Strand episode this whole season, and he's just acting so stupid. Why is this guy still following Strand? He's acting like a moron. And then he's like, get my portrait back. And he's like, no, this is perfect. It's the perfect portrait. Look at this. Look at this. Can we get it? Yeah, I want to see the portrait, dude. It's fucking... What? He's like, this is how people really need to see me. Now I finally get it. Now people can finally see me as I need to be seen. What? I'm a broken man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And then Morgan walking, and then because coincidence, everything magically happens all the time. Dwight and Sherry show up, and it turns out that they're with these people who's, I forget what the name of the group is. Well, we already knew that they were with them, right? But it turns out the people attacking the tower was a splinter group that went against everything, you know, that went against the group and all that. And then, you know, Morgan shows up, and he's like, they're like, we need to take you to the leader. And then it's Alicia. It's been fucking way too long without Alicia. Like, why did we go 7 episodes until this scene? It's so annoying. And I don't know. Is it really that? It's not really that great of a twist to be like, oh yeah, this group we've seen all season, it's actually Alicia's group. It's really not that surprising. Not that interesting. It's not a twist. They think it's a twist. It's really not. We've just gone 7 episodes without one of the most compelling characters for almost no reason. So I really don't... There is no payoff. It's an Alicia episode next week, so I'm actually looking forward to that. I mean, Alicia's one of my favorites in the show. She's pretty much... Is she the only character from the pilot? So that's good. You know. I don't know. It's really... I don't really get it. And then the zombies show up and they have bombs in them, and then Morgan's like, don't shoot, and then they shoot anyway. But my thing is, like, wouldn't they be aiming at their heads? Because we already know that aiming bullets at the zombie's body does absolutely nothing. There's no point to it. So they would be aiming at the head. The bomb is in the belly. Why would they be aiming at the belly? It shouldn't explode. Right? It would be a stray bullet, if anything. And they're like, why? You're wasting bullets. Just one. You only need one. One in the head. This is like... These people have been surviving for 10 years in the apocalypse. They know all this shit. It's really stupid. It doesn't make any sense that they would just blow up like that. I don't know. I mean, it just looks funny to me. I don't know. How did they dismantle this warhead? How did they get them into zombies? Like, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Look at this. They just... I don't know. Also, like, Strand can just convince a bunch of people to follow him out of nowhere. Alicia, she's alone underground, and all of a sudden she has this group. How do these people just convince people to follow them? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I guess we'll find out next week. See, I thought with the Strand thing, he was leader of a group already, and I just assumed, oh, he found the rest of the group, and then they joined the tower. It doesn't really seem like that. So I don't know. That's the cliffhanger. We get the explosions, and again with the masks, they're taking the masks off, putting them back on. They're taking the mask off. What is the point of the mask? They don't communicate really what the rules are with the masks, and it's really frustrating. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm really frustrated with this season, guys. Let me know how you're feeling about the show in the comments down below. If you like the show, that's cool. If you disagree, I want to hear from you too. And if you point out, if you want to correct me on stuff, that would be excellent. I would love to have more knowledge. More knowledge is always good. So yeah, but yeah, press the like button if you like, and press subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And we will we'll cover the mid-season finale next week. And the series finale of World Beyond is next week as well. We will cover that. And we'll cover Walking Dead next year. But we're going to have to find a new Sunday ritual. It's been good content, so we'll have to figure out something else. But anyways, guys, I hope to see you on the next video. And peace out. We'll see you later.